Yay. Yeah. All right, let's do this. I'm very tired, but we're gonna make this happen. Good morning, replay viewers. Let's see who tunes on in. Let's see who tunes on in. 8:30 in the morning. 8:30. Let me see if I can grab my table and chair on the grass. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. I got a table, chair on grass right over there. We got two people watching. Hello. Hello, people. Hello. It's all empty out here. Look at that. All empty. Nobody a boots. Good morning, Ollie. I'm glad you enjoyed last night's fireworks show. Good morning, Nina. Let me go grab a table and a chair in the shade. It's time to get ready to go to work. Yeah. By the way, City Hall Park. That's where we're at. City Hall Park. You enjoyed your Boston Pops on television as well? Wow, nice. Nice. All right, we got time here. I thought I was doing the 9:30 tour. I'm doing the 10 o'clock tour. So we got a little bit of extra time here this morning. It is a beautiful morning. It's nice. I mean, considering it's July, it's nice weather. Can't complain. It's gonna be a good tour. It's gonna be a good morning. Yeah. All right. As the city wakes up with me. Yeah, let's fucking go. Okay, I gotta dry off these seats. Good thing I have paper towels. Thank God for paper towels. Because I want to sit down and talk to y'all and hang out. Ooh, all the fire trucks are going. Ah, fuego. Fuego. All right. Nice and dry. There we go. All right. And now let's frame a shot. Evidently, some people take offense to me saying that phrase. I found out this morning. And I quote, "What does he mean by framing the shot?" Well, I'm going to show you what I mean by framing the shot. Good to see you there, Big T and Classy Coco. Good morning. Let me frame up the shot for you guys. People get upset over the most, well, I know why they're getting upset, and I'm not going to go into why they get upset, but because I'll get in trouble for explaining that. See, look, I'm going to frame a shot. What does he mean by that, he says. They say. See, look, boom. Good morning. Good morning there, Indians Exposed Investigations. Oh, let me wake up. I'm like half awake. Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone had a great 4th of July. First block of the morning. You can't call me daddy. That's what my wife calls me. Good to see you, Nova Rain. Welcome. Good morning. Did you enjoy our very awkward fireworks from a penthouse in Coney Island? That was a very weird scene up there. Today's your holiday at the zoo. Nice. Alejandro asks, is this the Bronx? No, we're in Manhattan. We're in Lower Manhattan, right next to City Hall. We're in Lower Manhattan, where New York begins. I don't know if we still use that phrase anymore. Oh, that's the South Street Seaports saying. I forgot. That's the South Street Seaports saying. Excuse me. I'm still waking up. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. Oh, that's good. All right. Good to see you, everybody. There it is. Oh, we already have a message held for a review. Ranveer Singh. I understand that for you, racism might be really funny, but it's not. And I'm not Jewish. No. And if I was, is there anything wrong with that? Kindly, with all the love in my heart and all the blessings upon you, go fuck yourself. Oh, yeah. Are you sick yourself? Yeah, I think I picked up something on my express bus ride in. I'm feeling a little weird. The bus had like a weird musty odor in it, and I'm like kind of, even though I'm like tired as well. Good morning, Dave and Bangor, Maine. I know what's wrong with people. I don't know why the young people think being racist is funny. I thought racism went out of vogue in the late 90s. I guess I'm wrong. Don't hail me, John the Beagle Dad. Good to see you. I'm just a regular person like you. Good morning, Robinson Lobes. Good morning. Where am I? I'm in Lower Manhattan, Adrian. I'm in Lower Manhattan. Behind me, might as well get the camera nice for you guys. Good to see you, Ahmad. So this is the intersection of Broadway and Chambers Streets. Oh, you're hailing a cab. Okay, sounds good. Don't worship me, whatever you do. Gene says history teacher. I am a history teacher. I'm a New York City tour guide. I live in the 1880s. Yes, this is a Pokemon shirt. Yep, based, exactly. I talk about history. Good to see you, E-Bike Mike. Hope you had a good 4th of July. Mike, it was amazing looking towards Staten Island last night and seeing the whole island just going up with fireworks. It was incredible. Victor the robot. I appreciate that, Victor. Have a great day. Ahmad, I am not cool. I'm just an old man. Lake George was awesome, full of history. Nice. I got to go up to Lake George one of these days. Good morning, Sally. Good to see you, Ahmad. Silvo Boys, haven't seen me in a while. I was literally on live stream almost all day yesterday. But good to see you. Gene, the weather is really good. Nevia, welcome. I got meth teeth. Oh, God bless you. Oh, of course you would say that. It was like Beirut over there. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Do the boat tour as well? Nice. Silvo Boys, I appreciate you loving my streams. Good morning, Trisha. Buenos dias. Meth teeth. Never did meth. This is not liking to go to the dentist teeth. Okay, so... Hello there, Christina Beal. Who I've been me this whole time. What's the difference? I don't like going to the dentist, Blee. I don't know. Are you trying to be a smart? I love people in vertical videos. They always try to be smart asses when they don't know anything. They don't put themselves on camera. They don't create anything. Not a single soul is listening, says Jeremy. Oh God, Jeremy, kindly, with sugar on top. Go fuck yourself. Kindly, with all the love in the world. You get dental fear? Me too. You remember our slogan? I know, it's time to tell them. I know, I ain't got time for this. I know, teeth are luxury bones. If you can afford them, they look good. It's true. Nivea, are you joining my live for the first time? Welcome. I'm a licensed New York City tour guide. I'm one of the first live streamers here in New York City. I've been live streaming now for 9 years. And I've done some pretty cool stuff. My internet claim to fame was I used to ride the Cyclone roller coaster on live stream. Now we just ride the Phoenix. I did get the hookups for the best view. It was a weird vibe up there, Trisha, but it was a great view. Life is too short for stupid shit. That's right. I'm glad you're enjoying. Join me later on this afternoon. John Burke, good to see you. We got a message, hell for a review. I know he's a bitch to say that to me, Silvo boys. I know, but you know what? A lot of these people, Mike Tyson was correct that thanks to the internet, there's too many people who talk shit and they don't get any consequences. All right? So, good morning, John Burke. Good morning, Dan. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Subscribe to the channel. Hello there, Boogeyman. We have another message, hell for a review. Yeah, no shit. Exactly, Silvo boys. Exactly. There are too many people who like to talk a lot of smack behind the computer there or behind their phone screen, and they get no consequences. I think it's fucking ridiculous. But you know what? I put myself out there into the public to entertain you guys, so I'm a creator. I'm a creator. Good morning, NG. Good morning, Kaysen. Exactly, Ollie. Good morning, Alan. Haven't been here for a while. I'm doing great, Alan. We had a lot of fun yesterday. You don't like to. I know, Silvo. I know, right? Telephone tough guys. Exactly. Where's my girl? My girl's at the gym right now. She is at the gym working on her awesome, amazing beach body. We're in New York City. We're in Manhattan. Why didn't I grab that guy? Strong hand? I don't know. Oh, you talking about Scary Movie? I haven't. I don't watch those movies. I think they're stupid. Valley Cat, you like my glasses? They're really expensive because there's like transitions lenses and they have the anti-scratching material and without these glasses, I'm completely blind. Wait, hold on. My impersonation of Josh Block on 4th of July. I'm blind! I can't see! I can't see! I can't see! Everything's blurry! I can't see! Anyway. Josh Block on 4th of July. Look him up on TikTok. You'll find out what the hell I'm talking about. My girl is actively cheating on me. Lorenzo, no, Lorenzo. I'm sorry, dude. I have the most loyal girl. Oh, look at this. Shut, you have a big forehead. Kindly. I can't even pronounce your name. Go fuck yourself. I don't have a big forehead. I know they like to talk smack. I know. That's me. Exactly. Me too, Nevea. That's me. I am oh, God, with these stupid comments. Go fuck yourself. Do me a favor. Can I please send you a picture of New York? Watch my replays and you can take screenshots and take all the pictures you want. Hold on. I need to put some decorum into the chat here. There we go. Boom. Anyway, Josh will block everyone. If you don't know, he's an autistic alcoholic kid. And he is in California. And what people like to do is yell at him saying, put fries in the bag, and it triggers him. Anyway, he had a really bad triggering session, and people stole his glasses. And oh my God, you sell your hole at 7-Eleven? I feel bad for you. Ooh, Trisha, that was fast, Trisha. That was fast, Trisha. I would get definitely sodomized in prison. Lorenzo, with all the love in the world, go fuck yourself. It's too. I don't got time for this shit. Anyway, he was Supposedly somebody took his glasses and I think they stomped on him. But anyway, his live stream started out with him flipping the fuck out. It was crazy. Good to see you, Anime World. I am not good, but I appreciate that. I hate assholes. I know, me too, Silva. Me too. I enjoyed my 4th of July. Check out the replays on this channel, and I had all my fun with you guys. Wow, what the fuck's going on? Good to see you, Trisha. I mean, good to see you, Susan. Good to see you. Good morning, Susan. I know, on the bright side, I gained over 1,000 new subscribers. I know. We were banging out the views yesterday. I'm telling you, once I get a little bit of shine, right? If I get a little bit of shine, we make it nice. We make it happen. So I'm very proud. I'm very proud. YouTube World Cup. Hello, welcome. Now, I know this is going to sound crazy, but today is the first day of the Tour de France. And in my eyes, this is the beginning of the end of summer. This is it. July is the beginning of the end of summer. Good to see you, Cliff. Welcome. So shout out to everyone riding in the Tour de France. Hope they have a great ride. I was watching a little bit of that on the bus, trying not to fall asleep. Because, God, that's some of the best napping. That's some of the best TV to watch to nap to is the Tour de France. How do I grow an account? You have to be creative. You have to understand shot composition. You have to tell a story, have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Have good interactivity. It's not that hard, really. A lot of morons make way too much money here online. So as a content creator, I'm stupid. I want to give you guys something meaningful and yeah, I want to give you guys something meaningful and long lasting. DDV Gaming, I'm doing great. You was doing something with my girlfriend? You mean my wife. But, you weren't doing anything with my wife because she's really she is really loyal. That's my ride or die girl. Good to see you, RJ. Good morning. Good to see you, Michael Franco. Wepa, Puerto Rico. Michael, you need a job? Go open the Yellow Pages and find a job. RJ, I'm glad you enjoyed yesterday's coverage. Good morning, Pat. That's why you're here. I appreciate that, Nova Rain. Yeah, you know what, Xander? You know how old this YouTube channel is? This YouTube channel is 18 years old. I was around 6,000 subscribers for a very long time until live stream opened up here. I started live streaming over on Twitter on this app called Periscope, and now I'm here. You was playing Aussie Rules football? Dude, that game don't play, dude. That game don't play. Good to see you, Mahir. And good to see Serge. Hells yeah. You only have 5 subs. There you go. Some people do get a lucky break. I remember G4 TV. I remember that. I used to watch all X-Play. I used to love X-Play show there. What was her name? Morgan Webb. I remember Morgan Webb. And what's her name? Who started on G4 TV? What's her name? Oh my God, that actress. She's like really famous now, and I can't remember her name now. Oh my God, I can't remember her name. Yeah, I could imagine you got slammed. What's my dream car? A really awesome pedal assist bicycle. You need a job, Michael? Go open up the Yellow Pages. You look like YouTube Shorts are. No, YouTube Shorts are a great way to gain new subscribers, but they're very fickle subscribers. Once you create a dialogue with your audience, and you could really build a rapport, you get your loyal subs who always watch. And by the way, no need to apologize if you don't catch me live. Life gets in the way. Yes, I am in New York City. I'm in Lower Manhattan right now. That don't even respond to tough guys behind the screen. I know. Listen, Big T. It's a thing. I have to answer all the comments. That's one thing I've been looking like for a very long time. Bro looks like a person who lives in a couch. A lot of people who talk shit never leave their house. I wonder why. I know why. People who like to talk shit online who never leave their house, they have a lot of built up emotions and energy, and they have no friends or family or anybody who really likes them to release that energy. So they got to come on this little device here and release said energy because, they're lacking in life. Anyway. I know, it's fine, Silvo. It's fine. It's okay. Yeah, you got to write in English. I can't read any other language. I'm sorry. But yeah, I think a lot of people who talk smack they have like no way to, they have like no outlet. So, you know, they just talk shit, and then unfortunately there's no consequences. Unfortunately, there's no consequences to said shit talking. It is sad, but you know what? Here's the deal. I know there's a lot. I know there's a lot of people who watch live streams who they have like mobility issues and they can't get out of the house. And then you have other people who can get out of the house but choose not to because they're fucking lazy and they're uncreative and they're uninspired by anything, and they live very dull and insignificant lives in some town that nobody's ever heard of before, and they feel like they need an outlet to like get some kind of recognition or some kind of reaction or something. And then you get people like me who want to say hello to you and make you feel that you're acknowledged and that, you know, you're not alone, you're loved, all right? Even if you hate me, you're loved. But you know, there's a lot of lonely people out there. And I'm going to do my best to not make you feel as lonely if you're feeling like that. Good morning, George. I had Korean barbecue is great. It's expensive as hell, but it's really good. I actually had Korean barbecue, one of the best Korean barbecue places in all of New York City. It was actually right by my house in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. And which evidently it closed. I don't know. I moved away from Bay Ridge, but I hope to be back very soon. Good morning, Din Din. But Korean barbecue is really good, just really expensive. They made my coffee really sweet, so I'm so happy I'm going to get a donut. And I definitely picked up something on that bus. My express bus this morning had a weird musty odor, and I don't feel that good. I feel kind of sick too. I feel kind of sick to my stomach right now. Good morning, Lou. Good morning from upstate New York. Home of Syracuse. I am not the G4 guy, no. Let's see. Some people just want to see life here in New York. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's what people want to see, and we're going to do that today. Good morning, Pico. Wonderful Saturday. I will feel better. I'll try my best. We have 35 minutes, so we got to go to work. What is her name? What is her name? Oh my God. I'm trying to remember all the famous people from G4 TV right now. Like Adam Sessler, that was another one. Adam Sessler. You need to be more adventurous. Yeah, no, you do. Alejandro, it's good to get out of your comfort zone sometimes, but then you might stumble upon something that completely transforms your life. You got to go to Taco Fest today? Awesome. Adam Pereira, is that the other one? The other guy? I'm trying to remember. You had Morgan Webb, and then you had some other girl who was on G4 TV all the time, and she's like a big actress now. Olivia Munn. Olivia Munn. That's the one. Olivia Munn. You got bullied online the next day. You got, really? Oh my God, Silvo, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh God. A Jeffrey Epstein joke. What are you, 12? Oh God. Good morning, Deborah. Good morning, Skill of Mine. Good morning, Jessica Andrew. Welcome. Anyway. Olivia Munn started out playing Grand Theft Auto. Jessica and Candace. Oh, that's right. You had Candace and Jessica Chazbot. Oh my God, I'm breaking out all the old names. My brain is starting to work. He ate shit? All right, good. You love tacos? Nice. Dumbo was crazy. I was seeing some videos from Dumbo, and holy shit. What was it? 50,000 people went down to the waterfront yesterday? It was crazy. Good to see you, Jojo. Good to see you from India. It is warm outside. I'm not going to do Iran or Israel, New York or LA because those are stupid. Questions. You're right. No, I remember. I started watching Olivia Munn on G4 TV, and now she's like a big actress. Namaste, namaste. Some people just trauma dumping here. Yes, because they're bored. Yep, war is war, no matter how you cut it. Listen, There's plenty of food and water to go around everyone, for everybody. There's just too many people who hoard it for themselves and don't share. People need to learn how to share and be more giving. Do you really watch it from your roof? Wow. Yeah, people trying to get the F train, I know. Me and the Duchess ended up walking home because the crowd in Coney was just too crazy. Awesome, Silvo. We do need peace, Jessica. Din, I gotta say, I fell asleep last night to Bagels and Walks replay of the Macy's fireworks. He was right at Fulton Ferry Landing. That video he took was amazing. It was so cool. I felt like I was there. The Brooklyn Bridge looked absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, so well done. Everyone follow Bagels and Walks. Sean did a beautiful job with his video last night. Good to see you there, Serenity. New YouTuber here. Welcome. Yeah, a little far, partial view, but still great. I could imagine. How old am I? I'm in my 40s. I know, you're getting up 92. There we go. Yeah, we are. Yeah, Olivia Munn does have breast cancer. It's sad. It's sad. But she'll beat it. She's a strong cookie. She knows how to take care of herself. Russia is the only one to blame. Yes, they are, Serge. I agree. The Brooklyn Bridge had those projections on it. Are you really 10 years old? You're a little bit too young to watch this channel then. Because this channel is not really for children. You got to be a really cool 16-year-old kid or older to really understand what the hell I'm doing here online. I may be wearing a Pokemon Go shirt right now, but yeah. You got to be a really cool kid to understand my comedy and to understand what I'm doing. This channel is not for children. It's really not. Are you 9 years old, Emmanuel? You shouldn't be watching. My fireworks, oh my God, it was crazy from being at the top of that building. We were 24 stories up last night. Look at all these people chiming in. If you're under 16, you shouldn't be watching this channel. Good morning, Julie BOG. Good morning. Train Watch, good to see you. So, Deborah, Adam Reelman, the creative arts director of Coney Island, USA, invited me and a couple of other very cool Coney Island people to join him up there. And we went up there and we felt very awkward, all of us, including Adam Reelman. You're really popular. Oh, okay, Silvo, it's good to know. Jessica, you're 38, probably old. No, I'm the oldest one here. I'm in my 40s. Maybe in the chat you might be the oldest one. Are you ready to grind today, Julie? Awesome. You're 30 until I'm too old for this shit too, and I'm in my 40s. I know, we had a great view. You're unemployed at 29 years old. How do you afford internet? Get a job, Splendid PC. Now I understand where Splendid PC's comments during live streams now come from. He's unemployed, 29 years old, so it makes sense now. The story comes together. Are you the youngest? Good for you. Shouldn't be young watching this channel. I'll see you later there, Solo. Bye-bye. Anyway, yeah, that's right. Cliff Padilla is 50. Listen, I have the AARP demographic. I'm very proud of it. Notifications! Fuck the notifications, Quacky. Good to see you, Quacky. Oh, that's true. EBT. EBT gets, you get internet using EBT. I make too much. I'm an independent contractor and I make too much money, so. Thus, I can't afford health care, hence the teeth. And you're in your mid-40s as well, Serge? Nice. I'm from the 1900s too, man. Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? No. Remember that song? Everybody, come on, dance with me. Everybody, come on and do your thing. Yes, I am working, Cynthia. Waiting to go to work. I thought I was working at 9:30. I'm working at 10. So what are the kids doing? I know the kids can go outside and kick a can. We used to get those hoops. And am I from Ohio? No, I'm not from Ohio. I'm from New York City. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn.
I come from southern Brooklyn over there. I'm born in Bay Ridge. I live in Coney Island right now. Gonna go see the Verrazano guys over there. Gonna go drive my Cadillac.
I do not have a cat. I do not look like Paul Giamatti. No, I not. Am I a Timu Paul? Yes, I'm a Timu Paul Giamatti. Yes, you. Yes. Name a car for an edit? No. No, I'm not gonna name a car for an edit. Oh, Lord have mercy! What are you, stupid? Are you fucking stupid? I am not Timu Big Pun. No. God damn, I love when people write the same thing over and over again. It's like, I need attention. Fuck you. Fuck you. Hold on. Quacky Snacks has just joined us. He's one of my favorite viewers. Quacky Snacks, I shall give you a rundown of last night's episode of the Joshua Block Party live stream experience. Are we ready? I know, it should be David Cross. I'm blind! I can't see! I'm blind! Ah! I'm blind! I can't see! Everything's black. I took sight for granted. I took sight for granted. Anyway. Go on TikTok and you can see that whole thing. That's just been rent-free in my head all morning. Me, by the way, the Joshua Block, the World of T-Shirts on TikTok. That's me and the Duchess's live soap opera. So he got arrested. Oh no, he got detained by the police. He is released. He did get released. Because he did a TikTok like not that long ago. So good to see you, Walks in Camera. Good morning. And if you don't, I know this. RJ's watching. This is what happens when you have a week of sobriety, right? Yeah. Did you see his TikTok page? So he is a 23-year-old autistic guy who has alcoholic issues, and I started watching World of T-Shirts because of a person who I know. Oh, good, Susan. That's my job. So I fell into the World of T-Shirts universe because of one of the characters that's in his universe. His name is Michael Quinn. Michael Quinn, I used to know down in Coney Island. I almost worked with him, but it didn't work out. And yeah. I know, Mazzolo. I know. So Mazzolo, here's what happened. There was a rogue drone that flew over the crowd right as the men's competition started, and a bunch of police from the counterterrorism unit came up onto the rooftop where I was, and they had like these weird radios and stuff. The minute they came up there, it zapped the signal. And by the way, nobody had a signal up there. I like these people in the chat that were like, "Oh, you should get better Wi-Fi," or you should. What was the other one? Oh, somebody else had a live stream. Somebody else had a live stream going, which, by the way, it sucked too because guess what? Nobody had a fucking signal. Nobody had a signal. Anyway, so the people, the counterterrorism cops were completely flipping the fuck out. And they were all right next to me, and they have these weird radios. So once they came up there, the signal was toast. But you could see a replay in full HD of the men's competition and the women's competition. So I know the stream was perfect. We had a full signal. My favorite part of the live stream, and I can actually show you guys this, right? Is it in here? This is my modem for the second. This is my second connection. So I use a signal binder on the phone here to connect with. The phone has Verizon. This is a T-Mobile service. So it picks up T-Mobile through the Wi-Fi, and then the cell antenna gets Verizon. And then the app called Speedify, it merges the two signals, and so I could get a nice strong signal. At one point, this had no signal at all. It went completely dead on me. And then we were solely running off of Verizon. And then when the counterterrorism cops came up there, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. And by the way, the counterterrorism cops were freaking the fuck out. I have never seen cops like that. It's not a flip phone, it's a modem. Oh my goodness! Walks, Bagels and Walks. Good to see you, Bagels and Walks. Sean, let me tell you something. Sean, I fell asleep last night to your fireworks coverage, and it was incredible. I felt like I was there at Fulton Ferry Landing. You had a beautiful view of the bridge. It was amazing. So everybody check out Bagels and Walks channel. He took an amazing video of last night's Macy's 4th of July fireworks spectacular. Shark, I'm doing great, Shark. I'm doing great. But Sean, you did well done, Sean. It was beautiful. I felt like I was there. And Sean knows how to frame a shot beautifully. He was moving that camera around so you could see the bridge, you could see the fireworks over his head. An unbelievable view. I just felt bad for those people on Pier Number 1 who had a beautiful view of the trees, because I knew that was going to happen. I know you guys lucked out. Oh, you tried to do the Brooklyn Promenade, but the city employees kicked you out. I heard about that. They had like 7,000 employees what's my opinion about the Democrat who's going to run for New York City mayor? Mandami? All right. How much is rent in New York City? It all depends on where you live. I know they made it private for themselves. I know. We're not going to talk politics this morning. It's too early. Framing the shot is a thing. I was just talking about that. I know. Let's not talk about Mandami. Let's not talk about politics. Even though I am a liberal progressive, I think Mandami is a little bit too. He's a little bit too naive in his thoughts about. He's too positive minded, and people are just going to vote against him just because of who he is, not necessarily his policies. So he will be a lame duck, unfortunately. So. Yeah, I don't know who's going to win. But let's not talk about that anyway. You guys know my politics now. You had a ticket for the Brooklyn Bridge Park area, but you didn't go. Really? Okay. He's too idealistic. That's the word I wanted to use. Mandami is too idealistic. And when you have those really like far-seeing ideals, which I believe in, nobody's going to help him in city council or in the state council or whatever. So there you go. But yeah, let's move on. Let's not talk about politics. It's 9:08 in the morning. I don't want to talk about politics. And this is not a politics channel. But anyway, Sean did a beautiful view, and there was see now everyone's talking about politics. Enough of politics. No politics, please. Let's talk about living where I stay. I have a rent-controlled apartment that they're trying to kick me out of right now. So I'm currently living temporarily in Coney Island. I've been living there temporarily for the last 4 years, and I hope to go back. But it is nice to live literally right on the beach. And I know you were right underneath the bridge, Sean. You were right underneath the bridge, and it was absolutely beautiful. I mean, that was just a beautiful vantage point you had for my favorite thing, the bridge. So that was amazing. So well done. I mean, well done. It was just gorgeous. Some other I saw some other like pre-records and they were okay, but I mean, Sean, you had like the bridge really nice, and I was very interested in those projections on the bridge, and I was amazed by how your camera had to adjust because the projections on the bridge were so bright. That must have looked amazing in person. So. Job well done. Good to see you, Soma. Welcome. But as for city employees, there were supposedly 7,000 city employees who were up on the promenade. So the promenade was reserved yesterday for 7,000 city employees and people who actually live in the neighborhood. So you had to show your ID and everything. Bagels and Walks was standing at Fulton Ferry Landing. He was right there at Fulton Ferry Landing. It was amazing. Good to see you, Andrea. He was literally right at Fulton Ferry Landing. An incredible vantage point. But, yeah, so the city employees, I will have a safe ride today, E-Bike Mike. Appreciate that. If you go for a ride, too, you have a safe ride as well, sir. It's beautiful. The humidity is really low. It's going to be a warm day today. Look at my tan, by the way. I really worked on my tan yesterday on top of Stillwell Avenue subway station. I was really working out my tan yesterday, so I'm nice and dark. Look, I'm coffee colored. See, look, I'm coffee colored. I'm Puerto Rican, by the way, if you don't know, people. Oh, we got some people. We got some people already showing up for the tour. Oh, we got people showing up for the tour. I should start I should start Cash Cab again. I want to start Cash Cab again. I want to be the new Benjamin Bailey. I want to be the new Benjamin Bailey. I love that show. I'm in 2 episodes of Cash Cab. You saving Conference House for me? All right. We might do that next week, E-Bike Mike. I got to DM you about that. Good morning, Holla. You miss Cash Cab? Me too. Me too. I miss Cash Cab. I want to be the new Benjamin Bailey. Even though I don't know if I could drive and then hear the questions in the microphone and still drive and talk. And I don't know if I could do that. I remember one time I did do a couple of bus tours where I'm like on the microphone. A name I can't pronounce asks, what's going on right now? We're just talking about general stuff. So what's Cash Cab? Cash Cab is a show, it's actually emulated in UK, Australia, and I think in Turkey. And anyway, it's when a cab driver acts as a game show host, and whenever people come into the cab, they can win cash and money, and they go to their destination. If they get 3 strikes, they get kicked out of the cab wherever they're at. And that's Cash Cab. I've watched the Australian one a few times. It's kind of funny. So we're not going to do a bike stream today, Quacky Snacks, because today is going to be I'm very busy today, Holla. I have a big group today. But Cash Cab is still on in replays. We're going to do another bike ride probably sometime next week. Unfortunately, my mount for my phone, my second phone, so I could read the chat, that mount broke. Because when we did our last ride, I knew I hit a pothole just hard enough, and I broke it. Luckily, I didn't drop the phone. Luckily, the phone didn't drop off the thing. The phone held. But I got myself a new mount, and it's coming in the mail today. So sometime next week, we're going to do another bike tour. You're one of the 3 judges at the beer tasting today at the Renaissance Center. Really? Dude, Kirk, enjoy it. Enjoy it, Kirk. Enjoy it. Exactly, Holla. Oh, Lord. Is that really funny? Is that really? Let's talk about people being enslaved. Isn't that funny? You must be saying that comment from a place of privilege. You probably never struggled in your whole life. Mommy and daddy pay all the bills, and you have a constant supply of internet and free time. So, please, with sugar on top, go get fucked. Which places do I show the group like on a regular day? Today we're going to go from here to the East River. I talk about the Brooklyn Bridge, Chinatown, up and over Manhattan Bridge. We go through Dumbo, Water and Washington Streets, then to Jane's Carousel. We hang out at Jane's Carousel. There's a bathroom break. There's also a spot where we get water. And then from there, we go up into Brooklyn Heights Promenade, enjoy the view. I talk about some other things. And then we come back over Brooklyn Bridge. And then we end the tour right here where we began, here in Lower Manhattan. So, yeah. That's for you, Quacky. God bless. L'chaim, everyone. L'chaim. Anyway. This is specific, but do I use the... Yes, I do use the bathroom at the Times Out Market. Yes, I do. I'm right by the World Trade Center. We start the tour, we're like 3 blocks away from the World Trade Center, but we don't go there on the bike tour. But I do talk about the World Trade Center when we're at the promenade, because where we stop on the promenade, there are like these little reliefs, they're like these plaques, and they show you the building of our skyline from the British era to today. And it includes a view with the original Twin Towers. So usually there I talk about the Twin Towers and the history of it. And I'll give you, how long is the tour? 2 hours. 2 hours. So I'll give you a story that I talk about on the tour. The ride's only about 8 miles. It's 8 kilometers, 6 miles long. There we go. It's not very long. And the only climbing we do is the bridges, basically. And going up Brooklyn Heights, which is always annoying. But I'll give you one story, okay, guys? I'll give you one story that I talk about. And I've talked about this story before on the live stream, but since we have some people here that are new, I might as well tell you about it. So if you ever plan to visit the World Trade Center 9/11 Memorial Museum, which I've only been to once. For me, it was way too overwhelming. Too many bad memories. I can't work in there, and I definitely can't take tours in there because I'll start crying and stuff like that. But hold on. People trying to be cute. So if you ever go to the World Trade Center Museum, the museum is brutal. That's an understatement. So there is one artifact in the museum. It's my favorite artifact in the museum. And it's simple. It's a squeegee handle. If you don't know what a squeegee is a thing that you help clean windows with, okay? So there was a window washer, and he was taking the express elevator into North Tower with 7 other office workers. The first plane strikes the North Tower. They get stuck between the 69th and 70th floors. They begin to smell fire. They begin to smell smoke. They knew they had to get out of the elevator. The window washer knew something very important, that the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center were some of the lightest buildings ever conceived by humans. By volume, there was 70% air. And there was also no masonry walls in the Twin Towers. It was just 2 pieces of sheetrock that separated the elevator shafts from the working office floors. The window washer knew this. So they pried open those elevator doors. The window washer took the rubber piece out of his squeegee, and then he used the metal squeegee handle to hack away against the sheetrock and the wall. They create a hole. They actually come out into a bathroom, and then they begin to walk down 70 flights of stairs. In that time, the South Tower gets struck by the second aircraft. The South Tower eventually collapses. By the time they're down to the lobby, there's no firefighters, there's no police officers able to help them escape safely. They luckily make it past the whole plaza there with everything falling from the North Tower. They luckily make it out away from the World Trade Center. They make it about 1 block north, and then the North Tower collapses. That little squeegee handle saved 8 people's lives, and it is in the museum today. It's a very overlooked artifact from what I've heard. There's even, if you look closely, there's even a little bit of sheetrock dust on the squeegee handle. And it's an incredible story. I always say when it comes to September 11th, 2001, everything doesn't have to be doom and gloom. And also remember that the World Trade Center and everything that happened here downtown, it kind of brings us all together. Life is a very finite, precious resource. And we have to do our best to help uplift and keep each other safe. And so please, for me, with sugar on top, be kind to your neighbors, love them, take care of them, okay? You're not alone in this. And if you're feeling alone today, you're not alone, especially if you're watching this live stream. But yeah, I don't know the name of the squeegee. I do not know the name of the worker. Deborah, there's a video of this story here on YouTube. It's done actually by the Smithsonian Institute. I always forget the guy's name. I want to say he was like Greek. So it's a very Greek sounding name. But that is my probably one of my that is probably my favorite story that comes out of 9/11. And you know, that's what I am. I'm a storyteller. I know every New Yorker was affected one way or another. Oh my goodness, Deborah down there in Dumbo with a $10 super chat. Deborah, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for today's $10 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $10 super chat. And from that $10, I'm going to get my money ready for a Gatorade for the tour. So let me pull this money out of Deborah's super chat. 1. Come on, Deborah, let's do it. Let's see, 2. 1 more, Deborah. I need $3 for the. There it is. 3. There we go. Thank you, Deborah, for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you for joining today's $10 super chat club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $10 super chat. Thank you, Deborah. Appreciate you. Love you. Good morning, Ashley. It is great thinking at the moment. Good to see you, Madam Mojo, Cleveland Rocks. Oh, was that his name? Dem Zukur, is that his name, Madam Mojo? Good to see you. Got my money for my Gatorade now. Actually, let me put my Omni card away. I love wearing shorts, but I have no pockets. I have no freaking pockets. It's annoying. I got to put everything in this goddamn bag, and it's annoying. Good morning, Catherine. We were all affected by September 11th. I am on a trip. Oh, it's okay, Silvo. It's okay, dude. What flavor Gatorade? I really don't have I guess blue. I don't know. Blue or red's gonna be. Blue or red. I need to emulate either heat or cold when I do the tour today. This is a Pokemon. I don't know which. I think it's a Great Ball. I don't know. Yeah, I know. My life's easier with a hoodie too. Rouge Jones. Good to see you, Rouge Jones. Welcome. I'm not really particular about Gatorade. I just, something cold. I have to entertain people. One singular sensation, every little step we take. Da 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 da. And I do jazz hands. That's my Mr. Based impersonation. Mr. Based, the most controversial live streamer in New York City. Maybe we'll go by his house today and try to get his dog to bark again. Frankie! Frankie! We're gonna make his dog bark again. In light of Joshua Block losing his glasses yesterday. All right, gotta get going in 8 minutes. Where is the 9:30 tour? Is today one of those days? Oh, come on with the Lamar Jackson shit. What are you, 12? Go play Roblox. $1 pizza? Don't worry about who Mr. Based is. You don't have to worry about it. It's a horrible rabbit hole I don't recommend going down. Yeah, my tour is at 10 o'clock. But we have 2 tours going out. So we have a 9:30 and a 10 o'clock. I thought I was in the 9:30. I'm doing the 10 o'clock. They usually would line up right here behind me, but they're not here yet. Is today going to be one of those days where we have a lot of people on schedule, but nobody shows up? That'd be great. I'm not going to lie. I know I'm going to go out, though. I know I have enough people to go out. L'chaim, to life, everybody. To life, l'chaim, 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 to life. And I'm Puerto Rican, and I like that song. Good morning, Alistair Bruce. Welcome. I know they're probably up late partying last night. Woo! Yeah, maybe transit delays, maybe. Quacky, we're gonna make that happen, Quacky. Oh my God, Fiddler on the Roof, one of my favorite all-time shows. All right, let me go get my Gatorade here. Oh, you guys, look at the street for a little bit. Yeah. I know it was great fireworks last night. I appreciate that. If I were a rich man. I will. Thank you so much, Quacky. Appreciate that. Yeah, so today we're gonna do what we haven't done in a while, which is walk around on the gimbal here in Manhattan. I haven't done that in a week and a half, so we're gonna go back to basics today, and we're gonna walk around. It's like a beautiful blue butterfly flying around me. But I hope the tips are plentiful today. But other than that, I will be back on probably around 2 o'clock Eastern time, and we're gonna whatchamacallit, we're gonna go have fun today and walk around New York City. Walk around Manhattan, see what's going on. Go look for some art. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Now let's see. Let's see what's cooking here. Oh, there's a standoff between the squirrel and the pigeon. Life is tough here in New York, people. Okay, Silvo Boys, enough. Drop it, dude. I don't care about it. I don't know. I can't do nothing about it, and you can't do nothing about it. So you're just gonna have to deal and grin and bear it. Good to see you, Autumn Alluring. Welcome. I could care less about some fight that you're creating in your head. Okay. I'm sorry. So his name is Badlands Booker, Kirk. That's Badlands Booker, which, by the way, I've met a couple of times. Really nice guy. But look up Badlands Booker here on YouTube. He's a great YouTuber. He's always chugging out of a gigantic boot. And he's just a nice guy. He's a big guy, but he is so soft-spoken. Great guy, though. Good to see you, Natalie. Good to see you, Chaz. Gotta be tough. Live in New York, you gotta be tough. Abso-freaking-lutely. But good to see you from Pennsylvania there, Natalie. All right. Oh, yeah, there's only a few people out. There's only a few people in the 9:30 tour. Ooh, that sun is hot. That sun is hot. He's literally like a big teddy bear. He's really nice. But I've met him a couple of times in Coney, and he's just such a great guy. You're more than welcome, Natalie. Yeah, he could chug everything out of a big boot. He chugged a gallon and a half of lemonade. It was pretty crazy. It was a great day. It was a great day yesterday in Coney. It was a fantastic day. It was good energy. It was good energy yesterday. So yeah, Joey Chestnut is a beast. 70.5 hot dogs, 70 and a half hot dogs. Oh God, Lord have mercy, Don. Lord have mercy. Uh-oh, did I just do that? Whoops. At least he's hydrated, yes. Where am I from? I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn. Subscribe to the channel for more exciting adventures. We'll be on later on this afternoon. We're gonna walk around Manhattan. The guides are here. The guests are here. Everybody's ready to go. Everybody's ready to go. So that means it's time for me to get ready to go. I get to entertain people now. Remember, kids, if you do something you love, you never work a day in your life. Remember that. Trisha, you have a great day too. We'll be on later on this afternoon, probably around 1:30, 2 o'clock. And we're going to walk around Manhattan. And we're going to see this, that, and the other thing. I have no idea what I'm going to show you guys. Have no idea where we're going to go. So go to the gym like that. This is my gym. I work out outside, Fazan. Who are these faceless people who love to talk shit online? Good morning, Myrna. Hope you're having a good one. But it's time for me to go to work. Time for me to try to get my rent paid. Oh, we got some time here. We got some time. We got to wait for the light. Impulse dates. That's right. Yeah, never give up. I can't give up. I live in New York. I'll see you later, Quacky. As everybody wakes up. No, Sean. I live in the beach in Coney Island, but I'll be there later on today. Hello there, Chicken Walk. Chicken lover, welcome. All right, kids. Time for me to get a Gatorade and entertain some people. I'm gonna go to work, and I'm gonna act crazy. So from Chambers Street here in Lower Manhattan, this is Dutch Miles signing off. Have a beautiful, fantastic New York day, whether you can afford to live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those beautiful moments. And good morning, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. And everyone follow Bagels and Wogs. Check out his fireworks coverage, all right, guys? I see you guys later on, all right, guys? See you guys later on this afternoon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. And Deborah, thank you so much for the $10. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Carpe diem, everyone. Carpe diem.